What if the problem isn't that you haven't found a good enough skincare product? What if you're simply using products that aren't right for your skin? Because if you've ever stood in the skincare aisle or gone online and thought, okay, do I need vitamin C, a serum, an oil, something for wrinkles, something for pores? Do I have dry skin, dehydrated skin, mature skin? Do I need all of it? I understand. Skincare has gotten so complicated, and I actually think that's one of the reasons that women give up on taking care of their skin altogether. So today, I want to make this simpler. We're going to talk about how to figure out what your skin actually needs, how our skin changes as we get older, why somebody else's perfect skincare routine might be completely wrong for you. And I'm going to show you something I found on JAFRA's website that I can actually help you build a routine around your personal skincare concerns. And no, you don't have to buy everything it recommends. Actually, I don't think you even have to buy anything to use the program to help you figure out what you need. So let's figure out what your skin is asking for first. Hey guys, I'm welcoming you back here to You Are Worth It Health. I'm Rebecca. And if you've been following this series, you know you've been, you know, kind of taken in a few different directions because we've been going on what I've started calling our royal journey through JAFRA skincare. And skincare is a little different for me because I'm not coming at this as a traditional beauty influencer. I am a nutritionist and a health coach. And because of that, I've spent years thinking about the body from the inside out. But I'm also a woman about to be 40 in just a couple months. I'm a mom and I've watched my face change. And, you know, I'm just not the same wife that I was as a 20-year-old bride. Like, it's just not the same person. I've watched my skin grow and develop. And I've also been around JAFRA basically my entire life. My mom, Patricia Bergstrom, she has been a JAFRA consultant for about 50 years, and I've used it or been around these products, obviously, all of that time because obviously she raised me. So when I started making this series, I didn't want it to become, here's another bottle, here, go buy it. No, that's not very helpful at all. I want you to understand your skin because when you understand what's happening inside your body and on the outside here, you can make much better decisions about how you care for it. So for part one, I want to address that your skin doesn't need somebody else's routine. One of the strangest things about skincare today is that we can watch someone online with absolutely gorgeous skin and just immediately think, I need everything she's using. But think about that. Is she your age? Does she have your skin type? Does she live in your climate? Does she spend the same amount of time outside? Does she have history with sun exposure? Does she have oily skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, acne, hyperpigmentation, fine lines? Maybe she's 24 and you're 44. Her routine may be wonderful for her. That doesn't automatically make it wonderful for you. And this is something I want us to remember throughout this entire series. Good skincare isn't about owning the most products. It's about understanding what your skin needs and consistently caring for it in that way. So for part two, let's discuss what actually happens to our skin as we age. We have to talk about aging for a minute because I don't want us to be afraid of that word. Aging is not a disease. I saw something like that the other day, like a whole book about it. No, aging isn't a disease, and wrinkles aren't evidence that you've done anything wrong. They're evidence that you've lived. But that doesn't mean that we can't support our skin. As we get older, several things can change. Skin can become drier, and we can begin noticing changes in texture because of that. And then fine lines become more noticeable. past sun exposure can start showing itself as we get a little older, and pigmentation can become more noticeable. And some of us start looking in the mirror and thinking, huh, when did that happen? I've had those moments too. But this is where my health coach brain kicks in. Your skin isn't separate from the rest of you. It's an organ. Nutrition matters. Hydration matters. Sleep matters. Stress matters. Smoking or not smoking matters. Sun exposure and protecting yourself from excessive UVs, that matters. Hormonal changes happen and they can matter too. And what we put directly on our skin, that matters too. That's why I don't believe that skincare should replace taking care of your health. And taking care of your health doesn't mean that skincare is pointless. They complement each other. They go together, my friend. We're supporting the body from the inside while caring for the skin on the outside of it. So for part 3, before you buy anything, ask this. Instead of asking what's the best anti-aging product, I want you to ask, what's my biggest skin concern right now? That's a much better question. Maybe it's dryness, maybe it's dullness, maybe it's fine lines and wrinkles, or maybe you're noticing larger looking pores, like you can actually see the pores in your face when you couldn't before. Maybe it's uneven skin tones. What else? Ooh, maybe you're still struggling with acne. Honestly, I struggled with it all the way through my 20s. It was rough. Even though somebody apparently forgot to tell our skin that acne was supposed to disappear after our teenage years. Oh, I wish it was true. It was not for me. I know for some of you it was or is, but sadly for me, I was still trying to figure out the acne battle in my 20s. But maybe you're noticing firmness changing, right? Like just not quite the same feel as it used to be. Or maybe your skin actually looks pretty good and your main goal is just that I want to protect what I have. Those people don't necessarily need the same routine. So let's also talk about the foundation for step 4. Before we get into fancy serums and oils and treatments, and there's something much less exciting we have to talk about, and that's sun protection. Because we can spend a fortune trying to improve the appearance of aging skin while continuing to expose that skin to UV damage every day. And that's a little backwards. A good skincare routine should include cleansing appropriately, moisturizing according to what your skin needs, and protecting your skin from the sun. You know, let's get a little bit more specific with serums, eye products, oils, targeted treatments. Those can be wonderful, but they belong on top of a foundation. You know, there's something I wish more women were told before somebody handed them 12 bottles. Just realize a good sunblock, one made for your skin and the gentle, delicate skin of your face is super important if you're going to be out in the sun really for any significant amount of time, over an hour, definitely. So per part 5, excuse me, part 5, the JAFRA tool I didn't realize was this useful. This is where this gets really interesting. So while researching this episode, I went deeper into JAFRA's website and I found something I think a lot of people don't even realize exists. It's so cool. JAFRA has what they call a virtual skin consult. It's essentially an online skincare consultation tool. Instead of opening the website and trying to choose among dozens of products yourself, it walks you through questions about your skin and uses that information to recommend a routine and products based on your specific concerns. And what's super cool is you can do it from a device with a camera, just like on your phone. You can take a picture, right? Now I want to be clear here. This isn't a dermatologist. It isn't diagnosing a skin condition. And even JAFRA makes that distinction. It's a beauty tool. It's designed to help narrow down which products might fit into your skincare needs. But I love the idea behind it because instead of saying, Rebecca uses Defy, right? It's great. She does because I do. So I need to use it too. Well, maybe, maybe not. You can say, what does my skin need? That's exactly how I want you thinking. So, if you're interested in what I just told you about, you'll find the link below to my mom's JAFRA website. And you can find that on their website. All right, so for part 6, JAFRA has more than the products that you've seen me holding. I want you to realize that before you go diving into their website. Most of the products you've seen me holding recently have been from the JAFRA Royal Define line, specifically the RJX. See, I'll hold it up close. This one's the sunblock, but I love them. And that's what I own right now. So naturally, that's what I've been able to physically show you. But Defy isn't the only JAFRA skincare collection. There are different collections and products designed around different skincare concerns. There's Royal Revitalize, there's Royal Defy, there's Clear Smart. They do have products for acne. There's JAFRA Skin, there's Royal Jelly Classic. There are other specialized skincare collections and treatments as well. And even within those collections, there are cleansers, moisturizers, serums, eye treatments, sunscreens, and more. So please don't watch me use Defy and think that's JAFRA. Defy is one part of JAFRA. And depending on your skin, it may not even be the place where you should start. So be aware of that. So part 7, for the woman in her 30s. Let's talk specifically to women in their 30s for a minute. This can be such an interesting decade. I'm right at the end of it, about to jump out of it because I'm, like I've said, 39. You may still feel young, and you are young, but suddenly your skin may not behave exactly the way it did at 22. Maybe you're noticing the beginning of lines around your eyes. Maybe your skin seems dry. Maybe pregnancy changed it. Maybe stress changed it. Maybe years of sunshine are beginning to show up. And this is where I think prevention and consistency become incredibly powerful. You don't need to panic. You don't need to wage war against your face. This is a wonderful time to learn what your skin needs. Moisturize it appropriately, protect it from UV exposure, and then address whatever particular concern matters most to you. Not because you're becoming less beautiful, because you're caring for something you plan to live in for decades to come. Part 8, for the woman in her 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. If you're already past your 30s, you didn't miss your chance. Please hear me on this. There isn't an expiration date on caring for yourself. My mom is in her 70s. I've watched her care for her skin my entire life. And one of the things her example has taught me is that skincare is something you do not frantically right before an event. No, it's something you quietly do over years. That's where consistency becomes so important. You cannot go backward and become 25 again. And I don't think that's even the goal. The goal is to care beautifully for the woman you are today. So for part 9, I want to talk about color and makeup. There's another side of JAFRA's technology that's really interesting too. On a number of their beauty products, JAFRA offers a virtual try on. You've got to check it out. It's super cool. So if you're trying to figure out foundation, lip color, or other cosmetics, you can actually explore colors virtually instead of just blindly guessing from a little square on a screen. Is that right? It's so difficult. And JAFRA even has color match education for consultants that are interested in signing up and learning more. And I love this because color is another place that women get so overwhelmed. What's my undertone? Which foundation? Which shade? Which color? Do I need concealer, foundation, and wait, what? Which colors flatter me? Hmm. But which shade of it? Like, beauty should be fun. It shouldn't feel like homework. All right. Tools that help narrow the choices can make the whole thing much less intimidating. So please check it out. Link below. For part 10, why I'm sending you through my mom. And keep pointing below, like my description box is right here. I'm going to have her link, but here's why I keep sending you to her. I want you, well, what I want you to do if you've been watching this series thinking, okay, Rebecca, I'm interested, but I have absolutely no idea what I should order. Don't start randomly putting things in a cart. I've put my mom, Patricia Bergstrom's personal JAFRA website in the description because she's been a JAFRA consultant for about 50 years. You can go through her site, explore JAFRA, and use the skincare tools to help to narrow down what makes sense for you. You can shop online yourself. You don't have to have someone sitting beside you telling you what to buy. She's not going to reach out to you. You don't have to talk to her. She doesn't have to submit it for you. You do it yourself. But going through my mom's link connects you with her JAFRA site and gives you a consultant behind the experience if you do need to send out a message for additional help. And I really like that combination. And she, of course, is connected to me and will share anything you need. I'm also here. It's great. You have technology to help you. You have information. You can make your own decisions, but there is still a real human being behind it. And considering my mom has been doing this for about half a century, I'd say she knows JAFRA pretty well. So for part 11, don't buy everything. I'm going to say something that may make me the world's worst person at selling skincare. You don't have to buy everything. Seriously, if you're starting from almost nothing, build a routine you will actually do. Because 7 incredible products sitting untouched on your bathroom counter aren't doing anything for your skin. I'd rather see you understand your skin and consistently use a few appropriate products than spend a fortune because somebody convinced you that you needed 12 things immediately. Sometimes you get deals if you buy a set, and that's great. But pay attention. What do you need? What do you want to spend? What is right for you? So start with your foundation, cleanse appropriately, moisturize, protect your skin from the sun, and then ask, what's my number one concern? And build thoughtfully from there. Part 12 of this, the health coach part of me needs to say this because this is You Are Worth It Health. I have to say this too. Don't expect a bottle to compensate for the way you're treating your body. I'm sorry. Skin health isn't only skincare. Eating nourishing food, get adequate protein, eat fruits and vegetables, drink water, sleep, move your body, manage stress where you can. Protect yourself from excessive UV exposure like we keep talking about. Don't smoke. If you can help it, don't. And then use skincare as what it is, care, not punishment, not desperation, not a battle against getting older, but care for yourself. That brings me to the royal journey. It has to bring us back to this. It brings me back to something that we've been talking about throughout this series, which is Esther. Esther didn't become valuable because she became beautiful. She already had value. Her season of preparation did not create her worth. And I think women need to hear that. Men too. Come on, let's all gather together. Taking care of yourself does not mean you believe you're inadequate without makeup or skincare. Those are completely different things. You can look in the mirror, recognize every line, every freckle, every change that comes with another year of living and say, you are worth caring for because you are. That's the heart of this royal journey for me. Preparation isn't panic. It isn't trying to avoid the inevitable of getting older. No. Beauty isn't perfection and stewardship isn't vanity. Sometimes it's simply recognizing I've been given this body. I've been given this face. I've been given this life. And I'm going to care for them with gratitude and consideration and care. So here's your homework after this video before you go anywhere. Don't go buy 10 products. Go look at your skin, really look at it, and ask yourself, what is the one thing I would most like to support or improve? Dryness, fine lines, uneven tone, dullness, pores, firmness, breakouts, or simply protecting your skin as it is. Then, if you want some help figuring out which JAFRA products fit the concern, go to my mom Patricia's JAFRA link in the description and explore. There's so many skincare tools there. It's amazing. See what it recommends. You don't have to buy anything. Just learn about your skin and then come back here and tell me in the comments, what did it say? I genuinely want to know. I really do. Please tell me because you might help me decide which JAFRA collection we explore next. And if you're new here, subscribe and come with me on this royal journey. We're going to keep talking about skincare, aging, nutrition, health, beauty, confidence, and what it means to take care of ourselves through all the different seasons of being a woman and the men that we also have right along with us for the ride. Because you don't need somebody else's face. You don't need somebody else's routine. And you certainly don't need to become 25 again. You just need to learn how to care well for the person looking back at you in the mirror. And remember that you are worth it. I'll see you in the next one.